I'm in southwestern Michigan. I am in a pretty incredible spot right here, courtesy of a friend of ours who's allowing us to use his property and his entertainment space, I guess you could call it, to do some turkey hunting. I'm here with the MeatEater crew. We've had an amazing weekend. There's 6 of us here that had tags. 5 of us have filled them, and man, it's been a blast. Steve Ranellis here, Yanni Patelis, Dirt Myth, Andy, also known as Pooter. Just a great crew. And 2 guys I've never been hunting before got to be introduced to it with us here as well. So it's been a great crew. We've eaten some incredible food, and we've had some really fun turkey hunts. Now, I'm saving the footage from my turkey hunt for some future stuff with MeatEater. You'll be able to see it on their future productions, but I had to at least tell you about it because it was a neat hunt. I can give you a little bit of a sneak peek. So me and Dirt and our friend Conor, we sat down out in the woods the other night while we were just trying to get some footage of some other birds, and we thought we'd regale you with a little bit of turkey story time. So take a look and keep an eye out for more stuff to come soon. Southern Michigan, turkey hunting, and me and my buddy Dirt Myth here. We had a good day. Had a successful turkey hunt this morning. But we're saving the good footage from that for some MeatEater stuff later, so I can't show you that yet, but I just can't help but tell you the story. It's fresh on my mind. Should we tell them?
Oh yeah, it's I just got goosebumps, or turkey bumps.
Turkey bumps. So here's the basic gist of it. We came in this morning knowing a general area where some birds were roosted. Me and Dirt come kind of cruising into this field before daylight. The birds are roosted right in the edge and talking loud. I mean, they were hammering.
Yeah, and you had called it. You had been there the day prior, right?
Yup. So there was a little island of trees in the middle of this field, and I thought that if we got tight to that island of trees, we could stay out of their sight, but be close enough so if they pitched down in the field, they'd be able to see our decoys and come our way. So that's what we did. We snuck in there, set the decoys, sat up in the island of trees, and I don't know, 10 minutes later, maybe they were down.
Yeah, quicker than we were thinking. Yeah. Sooner than we were thinking.
Yeah, they came down early, and so we start yelping, and they start coming right into the decoys. And at this point, like, they're getting like 100 yards, 90 yards, 80 yards, and I'm thinking, like, this is gonna happen right off the roost. I hear Dirt hyperventilating behind me. He's so excited.
It's true. It's true.
So he gets to about 65 yards, 60 yards of the lead gobbler. I'm lined up on him, but I just didn't want to take that long of a shot, obviously, even though I'm shooting one of those new XR, the Winchester XR, I think, or LR, that shoots a little bit farther, but I still wanted to try to get a little closer shot, so I held off, and then right there, he hung up, didn't like what he saw, turned, went back the other way.
And he didn't see us, right? We were thinking he just wasn't into either the decoys or not seeing the decoys.
Yeah, I don't think he saw the decoy, or if he did, that might have been just like not quite what he wanted. But they went back to the timber. I thought it was game over.
Yes, right.
I thought it was done because we'd been there the day before, and these birds would not talk. They would not come to the calls. They would not cooperate. So that seemed like, okay, we had our one chance. It didn't work out. Well, some hens come out though. And when those hens came out to the field, one of them started yelping and cutting and making a bunch of noise. And that's when I thought we might have this opportunity, because I thought if we can piss off that hen, she might come in. And if she came in, she'd bring the boss Tom. So every time she yelped, I yelped right back. I started just mimicking everything she'd be like, I'd be like, kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
I got hope when you guys, I realized how much she was responding to your response.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this could still happen.
Yeah. And then the toms started getting fired up again too. They started gobbling.
Yeah.
And so the hens started slowly making the way back towards us. And eventually they got close enough. They weren't, they were maybe 80, 90 yards away still. But that seemed to be like just enough that all of a sudden the toms, like, something switched.
Yeah.
And they just started heading right towards our way. And then all of a sudden, you could just see they were kind of locked on those decoys, and came in on a string, got to about 40 yards, and
I have to say your setup was perfect too, so that I don't think they had a notion that we were there based on where the decoys were,
Yeah.
what the calling was doing.
It kind of worked out.
Yeah.
And I was telling Dirt this morning that, you know, in all my past years of turkey hunting, I'd always used a slate call and box call the most. I was most comfortable with that. But this year I want to challenge myself to really get better using the mouth call. So I said I wasn't going to use any calls except for a diaphragm. And been practicing, and it worked out. He came right in, killed my first tom with a diaphragm call.
Yeah, yeah.
I felt like I sounded okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad.
I thought there was turkeys closer. I'd start to doze off. I'd hear you call. But you got it from the filming standpoint. It was beautiful morning too. When you finished it off, it was just like you couldn't ask for a better setting.
It was a great morning. It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, super fun.
We were high-fiving, happy campers.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Turkey tonight.
Turkey tonight. Yeah, it was a good day. We've got 2 other guys killed birds today, including our buddy Conor. And Conor lives out in this town they call L.A. This town called L.A. And he hasn't hunted before. And I've convinced him. I think we got to make him tell the story.
Yeah.
He's got to tell the story. So can you tell us?
Yeah. So actually, the first time I ever shot a gun was last night when I got in. I fired 3 shots, and my shoulder was sore. I go, I'm from LA. I'm too soft for this. And last night, Mark goes, my only bit of advice is be patient and enjoy every second of it. You might not get a bird, and that's okay, because it's about the camaraderie. It's about being out there. It's about hearing the sounds and feeling everything. I said, all right, great. Wake up this morning, crack of dawn, 4:30 in the morning. I'm amped. I'm ready to go. And I gotta say, I owe it all to the Latvian eagle, Janis Patelis. He put it on a tee for me.
He did.
And so we get out there, we're surveying the field, and every sound I hear, I go, Yanni, that's a gobbler. He goes, no, that's a crane. Next sound I hear, I go, Yanni, there we go, right there. He goes, no, that's a duck. Third sound, I go, Yanni, northeast. He goes, no, that's a goose. So at this point, I was a little discouraged. I thought, all right, I'm just going to shut my mouth and let him do the work. So Yanni gets a read on 2 gobblers that are probably 80, 90 yards. Like we can hear them. We can hear them flapping. So we take the long route around this big field and find this small little meadow and set up shop right by a tree. And Giannis goes, I'm going to set up the decoys. All I need you to do is sit against that tree, put the gun up on your knee, and just wait. I go, okay, I'm doing what I'm told. He sets up one hen, and he sets up a gobbler, and he comes back, and he's calling. And we can hear the gobblers, and they're getting closer. And finally, we see them up on like a little ridge, and they start to slowly come down towards the decoys. And I go, all right, this is going to be probably 5-10 minutes. They're going to assess the situation. Lo and behold, they come running down like 2 bats out of hell. And I don't even think. I see him, and he's strutting, and he pops up. My first shot on the animal. Got him. So I was really excited about it.
Yeah, what did that feel like?
Honestly,
Emotions.
there were no thoughts in the moment other than just pull the trigger. But afterwards, I was giddy, man. I caught it. Like I couldn't wait to do more. My naivete, though, I had no idea that it was 1 per weekend. So
1 per season.
1 per season.
It was a good time for everyone. Did really good for the first time. So, will you come out on again?